And there goes Ronald Acuña right on cue, and he stole it easily, and he's going to get third pretty easily. The backup catcher Narvaez threw it into center field.
I'll make it 0 for 19 right now. I didn't think they were going first pitch necessarily, but they were not going to wait around, and you see a pretty good jump here from Ronald. Hauser did not look slow to the plate at all.
And Ronald delivers again. A single to left to start the bottom of the third.
After missing with that fastball that hit Ronald up and in, he goes with a little slider, kind of a get me over, looking for a first pitch strike, and Ronald's not going to let that one go by.
Ronald breaks for second. He's got his second stolen base tonight.
He'll make it now 0 for 20 for the New York Mets this season and trying to throw out opposing base stealers. And when it's this guy especially, you feel pretty confident he's going to get there.
He stole another one.
Omar Narvaez looked totally unprepared for this potential stolen base. It was almost as if he was scrambling. Some mass confusion. And how about that? Look where Francisco Lindor is. And that's probably why Narvaez was caught off guard the way that he was. Is because Lindor was close and there really wasn't much of a lead at all from Ronald. That was a really impressive stolen base.
Ground ball to third. Beatty charges. High throw. Safe. And the bases are loaded with nobody out. They do call it a hit, CJ. So a two-hit night for Acuña. This ball is hit high and deep to center. Dubon is going back. Did Acuña get his first of the year? Yes! There it goes! Ronald Acuña. He's saying, finally, I did it! After over 40 of them last year, his first of 2024, and Atlanta has the lead.
They know more than we know when they got it. And Ronald slammed his bat down. It's number one. Big smiles all the way around.
He grounds this up the middle, off the glove of Moore, and that is the first hit of the ball game. It belongs to Ronald Acuña Jr., and it comes in the 7th inning. Acuña goes. Safe. He snuck the hand in there, and the Braves have a runner in scoring position. And Acuña's going again, and he's going to get third base easily.
This turned into no contest. He never looked back, and it wasn't as if Dylan Moore wasn't holding him. You see how close he was to the bag. That was just a mental error from Bryce Miller.
That'll do it. Right center field and well hit. And it bounces up and off the wall. Ozzy's hit streak extends to 12 games, and he gives Atlanta a 1-0 lead in the 7th. Now the payoff pitch. In the air to left. Hernandez at the track, at the wall. We are tied at 2. Something about this city brings out the best in the star Ronald Acuña Jr.
He gets himself in the 3-2 count. Hudson goes with the fastball. Looked like they were trying to go middle in. It's elevated instead. Well, Ronald has struggled a little bit on that pitch, but he turns 96 around and over the left field wall. And enjoying every single moment of it, and it is a big one. Not so much the distance, but the importance here in the top of the 8th inning.
He sends this to straightaway center field, and you can kiss this baby goodbye. Long gone. Ronald Acuña Jr. gives Atlanta a 1-0 lead. 461 feet.
That ball was timed up perfectly. Just as soon as we're talking about it, he put a swing on this thing and drilled this ball to dead center.
In the air to deep right center field. Ronald Acuña at the wall, reaches up and makes the catch. Cool as a cucumber. One away.
Well, we got that left to right wind again, and I did not think he hit that ball this good, but it just kept carrying.
Lopez throwing his hands in the air. The first out in the 4th inning. Mentioned his brief stops with the Mets and Boston this season. And Ronald Acuña with a hit of his own to left. Short will come home. And now it's 2-0. This is fair. Just inside the line. Ronald Acuña Jr. around first. Takes Profar a while to get to it, and Ronald wants 3. And he's safe. As the ball slips away from Solano, it's a leadoff triple for Acuña. reaches for that and sends it out to Acuña, who goes back to the warning track and makes a great catch up against the ivy. That ball just kept carrying, but Acuña made the play.
That certainly went a lot farther, I think, than expected off the bat. He didn't hit it all that hard, 92 miles an hour. But how about Ronald looking, finding the wall, pacing it perfectly, and reaching up and making that catch, as you mentioned, up against the ivy.
Ronald sends this to right center. Well struck at the wall, and it is gone. And the Braves will not be shut out. The streak lives on. Now 172 games without being shut out as Ronald Acuña Jr. hits a 3-run homer, his 4th of the season.
We've talked a lot about some struggles for Ronald on elevated fastballs, but this one was middle, maybe slightly down, and he hits it out to center with some authority.